My family left me alone tonight. I chose to stay home because I have a few other things I want to get done. Saturday night, they usually go to grandma's, but tonight I went for a walk, and then I decided I probably should finish my day off with some high protein, so I'm actually going to eat this. I had some stew meat in my fridge. I was going to make a stew, but I don't want the meat to go bad, and at this rate, I don't know if I would get it done until Tuesday or Wednesday, so it's time to just cook it and hopefully eat it. It's actually good. I just threw an onion on the grilled onion. I added turmeric. That feels really good. And salt. And I added a little butter on the pan, but I just peeled a bunch of garlic and just threw it on there. Eat it whole. This is actually very good. Onion and garlic and steak bites. Seriously, this was so simple. I've been thinking a lot about being oriented, whether or not me being and helping other people is helping myself. When you're hanging out with people, supporting them, and vice versa. That was actually like such an easy dinner. My husband explained this to me. I don't know where it comes from, but signal and noise. And it made everything click for me. Because for me, when I look at what other people are doing, they sincerely want me to look at what they're doing. When it comes to business, content creation, other people's opinions and what they're doing, I can look at it and be like, no, that's noise. That might be that person's opinion, but it's not the truth completely. It might have truth, but it isn't 100% the truth. But when it comes to my own life, I have a hard time looking at that, deciding whether or not something is the truth or whether or not what I'm doing is signal or noise from the purpose that I'm trying to finish or accomplish. And so I really liked the concept of signal and noise, because somebody like Elon Musk or Bezos or ultra high net worth people sometimes can be all signal, no, they don't tolerate any noise. If they have a project to focus, it's done. Any of the noise, they can see it, they're selfish, they can identify that means nothing to what I'm accomplishing, and what I'm accomplishing is in and going to benefit a lot of other people or benefit myself or anything. That what you're talking about, other people's input or even other things in their own personal life, can become noise. And having the ability to realize that's noise, this is my signal, the rest is noise. And then where I feel like I have focused so much on the noise in my life, I can decide something and then focus on it for quite a while. And the noise comes in and says, why are you doing it like that? Why would you do it like that? You don't need to do something X, Y. It doesn't matter what the thing is. I've been influenced by that noise, and I'll just quit what my signal was, what my purpose was, what my drive was that I was doing. I'll be like, oh, they're right. That's why would I focus on my weight, for example, or my art, for example. So I've heard a lot of people talk about not sharing what your goals and plans are. Super important, but irrelevant. You come to the middle, if you're 50% noise and 50% signal, you are going to maintain exactly where you're at. If you want growth, if you want change, if you want to change your course, your signal to that direction needs to be stronger than the noise and the other habits that you have created or things that you have done need to shift. The focus needs to shift. And so that's where I feel like I can step into somebody's life and be like, okay, if this is what you're doing, here's the noise that's distracting you from the ultimate purpose and goal. Here's tips on getting this accomplished. That's how I can help orient people. And that's how orientation works. You orient yourself with signal, between the signal and the noise, focusing more on your signal. The more you focus on your signal, the closer you are to that goal you want to achieve. Period. But in order to maintain healthy relationships in life, relationship with your kids or your family, your husband, your wife, anything, friends, there has to be some balance, reciprocity. So, signal and noise, baby. I don't know where it's from. If you let me know. I'm glad you're here.